All right, you know, the schedule was announced today, and if you've already heard about this, it's a big deal because it has changed the nature of the interdivision play. No longer will, say, the Rockies make 3 trips to San Francisco. Those days are gone. Opening day, March 30th, the London Series in late June, All-Star game in Seattle, and the Little League Classic will be played between the Nationals and Phillies this year. Those are just some of the headlines on the scheduled dates that were announced, each team announcing their own schedule. Was there something on this announcement, Alex, that kind of jumped out at you today?
Well, the London Series for me, I mean, going back there, I mean, I know when the Yankees and Red Sox were there, talking to some of the guys that got to play in that series and go on that trip, they loved the experience and had a really good time doing it. You know, and it's not too far away either, right? You know, just across the pond. But that's one that I'm kind of excited for going into next year.
I went. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was there, too. There was a ton of runs in there, too.
I
mean, nobody could pitch, and there were all these scandal theories about the draft and the slope of the mound.
The ball was
and all,
flying.
right? Yeah, all that stuff that Twitter loves to kick around.
And it's Cubs cards.
Yeah,
nice.
Right. Hey, for me, I'm looking forward to the All-Star game being in Seattle next year because, well, the All-Star game and Home Run Derby will be there.
Be cool.
And Julio Rodriguez will, in fact, make back-to-back appearances, I'm quite sure, and play in the Home Run Derby.
He'll win it,
That's going to be fun. What about you? Is there something else on a more granular level for you?
Yeah, I'm going outside the box, ruffle some feathers. I'm going Giants, Yankees.
Opening day.
Opening day in the Bronx, and Aaron Judge will be wearing a Giants.
What did you do here? What
Look at that,
Come on,
look
man.
how good he looks in that uni. Don't kill me on Twitter, people.
You're gonna get crushed.
I'm not. I'm going out on a limb.
Kill you with Twitter. They're not going to let you into One Oak tonight. Are you kidding me?
Hey, at the end of the day, they had their chance over there in the Bronx to sign him, and they didn't. You had a shot, title.
Are you trying to be controversial, or do you really think there's a chance he doesn't go back to the Yankees?
I really think there's a chance he don't go back to
Really? Oh, boy.
If he was going to, look, a lot has happened this year.
Yeah.
It would have been done. Thank you.
Yeah,
it would have been done. If you really wanted him, you say, here goes 50 a year, or here goes a check, blank check, don't hurt me too bad, and you come back over to the Yankees. What's the holdup of keep offering something where you just can't refuse?
I'll tell you.
I know it's totally different than Washington and Soto.
Yeah.
Totally different
The
situation.
holdup is that when he gets to 62 homers and sets a new American League record and breaks the 61 and 61, the price of poker is going to go up exponentially on Aaron Judge.
And I still believe that they had their shot, and they're second in line, or maybe third in line to him listening to some offers that appeal to him.
Oh, that's a landscape changer if that happens. Rack that if that happens. Some of the other schedule notes, we talked about the balanced nature of the schedule. Everybody plays everybody, right? So no longer are you playing 3 series and 19 overall games, home and home, within your division. 53 versus divisional opponents. That's down from 76. You can read some of the details here and read much more about this on MLB.com. I think we like the fact that I like the fact that the schedule is now fair. You're playing everybody, right? Forget about the division stuff. I mean, Houston rolling over everybody in the West is getting to be kind of an old movie for people in Arlington and Oakland and Anaheim. I kind of like it. How do you guys feel about it?
No, I like it too, and I think it's going to be really good for the fans. They're going to get to see some matchups that sometimes you'd have to wait, 4, 5, 6 years to see. The one thing, though, that might be a little concerning, at least on the player side too, is some of that travel. When you're facing teams that only that one time in the series, if there happens to be a postponement, rain situation, weather situation, having to reschedule those games when you know you're not going, you might be in for some long nights when you're playing that team only one time.
Yeah, you know what? The Central, I think, is always living good when you're playing in the Central, right? Because
that's the best travel.
It's best travel, right? But when you think about some other teams, I'm still on the same page as you, Matty. Just looking at teams, where I don't get a chance to see some of these teams on the West because, I'm not in One Oak every night, so I get a chance. I am watching some of the TV, and I like some of these, some of our best players are out West, and you don't get a chance to see them as much as you like to.